Since I started working with agencies, I've noticed 5 critical mistakes that are preventing them from finding new clients. These 5 mistakes are extremely easy to correct too, so let's just jump right on in. In the positioning video, we covered how to position your business and how to craft an elevator pitch. Now you have to practice it. That way when someone asks you what you do, it rolls off the tongue naturally. Every time someone asked me what I did, I would never say, I own a marketing firm or I'm a social media consultant. Instead, I said, we work with B2B tech companies who want sales leads in 30 days, guaranteed. It was like clockwork. The second mistake that I see, and was a huge culprit of myself, is attending the wrong networking events. You might ask, Greg, how can you actually be so stupid as to attend the wrong events? Well, let me tell you, I definitely wasn't the only one. So what are the wrong events? I'm glad you asked. I discovered that nearly every quote-unquote marketing event was the wrong event. First off, owners of B2B tech companies did not attend marketing events. And second, these events were absolutely full of other marketing consultants and marketing firms. Even if there was a prospect at this event, there were 10 of my competitors there to pitch him. When I stopped attending American Marketing Association events and started attending events hosted by the New Jersey Technology Council, the Eastern Technology Council, and Forum, a conference for IT executives, my success rate skyrocketed. I've also made the mistake of not preparing for success. You are at an event and someone likes your elevator pitch. What now? Obviously, you aren't going to talk too much about your services and your methods. There just isn't enough time for the prospect to digest that information. Instead, set an appointment to visit the prospect's office within the next week, and make sure that he doesn't walk away empty-handed. Always have a document or pamphlet that goes into detail about what the prospect can expect if he decides to work with you. This is also a good way to go into depth about the types of services that you offer without being overly intrusive. You'd be surprised at how many agencies I've seen that are not prepared for a successful networking event. Now let's talk a little bit about online marketing. As marketers, you are most likely experts in social media, SEO, blogging, and driving traffic to your blog, so I won't bore you with the things you already know. The biggest online mistake that I come across among marketing firms and agencies is that they do a poor job converting traffic into leads. In this case, a lead is someone who gives you their name and email address in exchange for a report, ebook, white paper, or webinar. On my agency blog over at Cloud Marketing Labs, we did what most agencies do to capture email addresses. On the top of the sidebar, we put an email capture form under a Get Updates headline. Now let's check out what we did on the Sales Leads in 30 Days blog. The first thing someone sees when they go to the homepage is a feature box and a video asking for an email address. Then you see the same thing on the sidebar, and you also see it at the bottom of every post. I also have an email capture form embedded in the footer and on the About page of the blog. I capture over 500% more email addresses this way than when we simply had the one form at the top of the sidebar. It's a simple formula. If you want more email addresses, add more sign-up forms. And finally, the fifth mistake that I see agencies make is they don't make use of webinars as a selling tool. Let's take a look at a simple marketing funnel that is most common online. At the top we have website traffic, then we try to get that traffic onto our list, and in the end we want people to call us so that we can sell them our services. But there's something missing, and that something is webinars. Let's say your agency specializes in building Facebook pages. For your webinar, you should spend 50 minutes showing the audience how to build a Facebook page. The last 10 minutes should be spent selling a free Facebook page audit so that you can get some of the members of your audience to call you. Once they are on the phone with you, then you can begin to sell your services. So let's recap. The 5 biggest mistakes that I see agencies make are not practicing their elevator pitch prior to attending an event, attending the wrong type of event, not preparing for success, not putting enough sign-up forms on their website and blog, and not leveraging webinars as a way to get more sales. Tomorrow we are going to talk about how to write content that will help you get people to sign up for your webinar.